They are with your sunny and bright. One of them days where we are, they see the sun. We give thanks. Rain. But I tell you, the dropout rate I get high. So, Mario Dean, him court I try, him case I try in a court of Western. And I want the people to realize it's over 10 years now since Mario Dean dead. And them still have it in a court with the 3 police them. The law is not doing what it's supposed to do. And the people them who are responsible for make the law work is not making it work. Mario Dean died. Say, I have never been to a funeral where I don't know the person. I never see Mario Dean yet. I don't know him. I don't know none of them relative them. Maybe them know me. But we take up ourselves and go Montego Bay and go at the funeral because me did feel it. Me did feel it how him dead. And you know why me did feel it how him dead too? Because me did in a them cell they already. And me don't know if it's a mad people cell them put Mario Dean in, but them beat him to pulp. And me remember when them put me in the cell, and me say it already on the radio, say, a man take up a filth bucket and those are youth in there and it has splashed up all over the place. It's hose the police them take to come wash out the cell. And we hear a similar thing happen to Mario Dean. But it just this time now, them beat him to a pulp. Everybody a ball out, all other prisoner ball out. And the police them just dead there. And listen for the end of the youth. And now years after, them still a walk the street and still a do them duty. Well, we're going to see what's going to happen now. Mario Dean gone, but him go gone for some people. Some people still have him in them heart and soul. And I say, what a wicked system. What a wicked system. To see how the thing go. And up to this day, them still a try this and a try that and a try that. It's a wicked system. One, ganja. First thing, ganja. The next thing is lock him up in a cell where them claim say, as some youth will have brains difficulty. Beat him to a pulp. So the two things them connect because it's not the first police old man with ganja and them go to jail and get beat up. Even by the same police them. Even by the same police them. Yeah, man. And after so much years, them still have this thing a lege. I don't know how the people them in Mobile no rise up about it because the mother always have a memory demonstration. Memory, yes. Where is the people them who deal with justice in a Jamaica? It's a terrible thing. Terrible thing. Your mother or the mother have to go through this to find out, say, what the hell is happening to the justice system? That this youth dead and buried. And she's still not say, no justice. I come out of it. If it's not one thing, it's the next. It's not one thing, it's the next. Me a ball out justice for Mario Dean, you know. Yeah, me I use this platform, yeah, so, when me have for ball out justice for Mario Dean. How the hell this can happen in a Jamaica where them a claim say government is up there and this and that and the justice system is okay and all these things. Yet still after 10 years, over 10 years, court still a try, case still a try. What am I try? What it takes so long for try? It's a terrible thing, man. Terrible criminal activity, well, not criminal activity, just when the murder rate go down. And them find with a spliff. A spliff, you know. Come in and hear them say nothing about that. Them find him with a spliff and lock him up among some man where them head no good. And now the virgin, well, 10 years ago the virgin dead. And them still a try case. Them still a try the case. Take a break again. And Rastafari celebration that will be held in Jamaica this weekend. We are talking about one in St. James, and I think the next one is in Chilani. Now, the government, I don't know how much of them know that, but there was a stipulation about the use of ganja amongst Rasta as a sacrament. And it was agreed that there will be a lifting of discrimination against ganja as it is relating to Rastafari cultural expression, sacramental expression. I don't know how much police know this. And the man who has supplied the herbs that come from St. Thomas, the beach, guys, Walter Fletcher bleach, it a keep. Him have to carry it. Him have to carry it with him. From St. Thomas was clear there, from Westmoreland or clear Walter Fletcher Beach. And more than likely, police are going to stop him. And more than likely, I'm going to tell the police, say, watch out. This is for the Rastafari celebration we keep. And more than likely, I'm going to say, you know, you have so much. You must say, oh, you mean, oh, you have so much. It's for supply the whole anniversary celebration. Now, all the police, now I go take that. And the care the Rasta man I go plead to him and say, but the government say, him now go agree with it, and a whole heap of them don't agree with it. Because man go in front of judge and judge say foolishness that. So how we going to get it crossed to these people who is police and soldier and all these people that on can't keep stopping Rasta for ganja because the government say it's not illegal to carry ganja to an area that is recognized as a sacramental area for Rastafari groups and organizations. I want to say more about it, but it's time for the news, a news time, yeah.
Otherwise called Lati of Latitz. Reports are that at about 9:42 p.m., Green was near a bar when gunmen opened fire hitting her and another woman. The two wounded people were taken to hospital where Green was pronounced dead and the other woman treated. Investigations are ongoing. $2 million has been donated to the Caribbean Christian Center for the Deaf to fund a rainwater harvesting and supply system at its campus in Manchester. This is a critical boost for the school, which serves over 100 children, teens and young adults who are deaf. The donation was made through a partnership with the Digicel Foundation, Reset Project 2025, and the Rescue Package Foundation. It comes after more than 2 years of water challenges that forced the school to spend nearly $800,000 annually purchasing water. In a statement, campus manager Trudy Powell explained that the school had considered sending students home due to the lack of water. The new system will allow the center to collect over 100,000 gallons of water during the rainy season. It will also support a return to farming. In news overseas, France's president says he will set up a commission to study the impact of a huge debt imposed on Haiti in exchange for its independence 200 years ago. Emmanuel Macron said the panel of French and Haitian historians would make recommendations to help build a more peaceful future. Haiti gained independence from France in 1804, but in 1825, France ordered that the former colony pay 150 million gold francs to compensate French slave owners and secure an end to hostilities. That sum was later reduced to 90 million gold francs. The debt, which was not paid off until 1947, contributed to Haiti becoming one of the poorest and most unstable countries in the Americas. Finally, Americans in Zambia have been warned to be wary of the African country's new intrusive cybersecurity law. The law requires the interception and surveillance of all electronic communications in Zambia. In an advisory, the U.S. Embassy said the law applies to calls, emails, texts, and streamed content. Zambia said this is being done to assess if they include any transmission of critical information. The government said the law was needed to tackle online fraud and child pornography, as well as the spread of disinformation. Those were the local and
moving ganja from one place to the next to satisfy a celebration of Rastafari, of the Rastafari community, as it's related to them sacrament. So, the argument is this. The government declared that we don't hear when Dr. Holness come out and say to the public or to this police that them really did say this to the Rastafari community. And them say you can't have five stalk of ganja in a yard. According to that, I don't know, them wait for the next government, because I think it was under the government with Golden. We talk about the amount of ganja one can have in a them yard plant. Now, what is going to happen? Is it going to happen continuously so that every time Rasta move ganja from one place to the next to a sacramental space, it will be interrogated and arrested and charged for ganja? Why the government not declaring, coming out and saying this is supposed to be do away with? And today I call upon the government to do that. Maybe none of them now listen to me, but it's time now them stop persecute Rasta for ganja, because Bustamante did say it a mad them and appear mad people that smoke ganja. And now we see the whole world that smoke ganja and I make money off of ganja. And we there so a backslide with it. Why is it that we must go through all of this madness and we must come and rage or attack it? Like say, you know, nobody don't know what me I say. Or come nobody don't know what me I say. Them have a list of people in them gazette of places where Rasta is allowed to use ganja in those spaces. I have the gazette here. I didn't read out the gazette and all the places that them put there to say Rasta can use ganja there. So how is it that we still go through this persecution feed? How is it that we are going through this persecution? We will continue to do it so. And meanwhile, the other country, them, even smaller islands, take it up on them head, forgive Rastafari space to even plant the ganja. A man still have to sing about ganja like say, or some fentanyl or some madness. Why have to stay away there in a Jamaica, the land where popularize the thing? Rasta has done more projection of Jamaica and its cultural expression than any other group in our Jamaica. Rastafari, at least you can't give credit for that. And a whole heap of them song wanna jump up to, where the whole world cling to, where Bob Marley tell millions to, was written over pure ganja. Man a draw chalice and smoke out the place like you can't even see them the way the amount of ganja smoke a blow. And them write good songs that you and your family and your friend them can come and sing to it and jump to it. So how not jump to it and sing to it and go like say, as some idiot people will be. How that possible? Oh, we are idiot. Oh, we become an idiot. Because we not do where we say we must do. And we are talking about ganja. We are talking about ganja. And whole lot of people don't want to hear it. The church people, them don't want to hear it. But them have for them little thing too, where them are do. That is the problem. Anyway, we stand by for the supreme venture promotion of what them call it. Cash pot. In light of what them come to understand, what in light of the government, and the government we have to talk to. The government say it is necessary and important that we really allow the Rastafari brethren and sisters to really use marijuana for special purposes. And one of the purposes is to have ganja in your possession. Anytime we're having a celebration in what them call use space, meaning that they designate certain spaces where you can use it. You know, I was stand up in the middle of half a tree and I draw a chalice. Even though them say we're mad, but nobody not mad that way there. We do it very respectfully in the confines of a Rastafari brethren and sister in there. And the problem with it is that you have to get it to the place where you want to use it. You have to, because most of the places where Rastafari keep things, no ganja, no plant there. Because police will come, they come thief it. What me say? The Rasta them no plant ganja, which part, them a keep them celebration. Police will come, they come thief the ganja. And with there, so now I say, where is the argument that was put forward to allow the Rastafari brethren and sisters? And in light of what is going to take place this weekend, we are talking about tomorrow and the next day. Are we going to say, man, I get old because he might ride a bike with a crocus bag on him back, on the back of the bike, or him have a duffel bag with a whole heap of ganja in there. And when him tell you, say, he might go, but what them call the place, you know. Walter Fletcher Bleach. A long time, we don't go down there, so to you know. We are going to go down there, though. Walter Fletcher Bleach, going to have Rastafari brethren and sisters descending on that place to commemorate the cruel and wickedness that was perpetrated against Rastafari in 1963 by the then Prime Minister, Sir Bustamante, the national hero of Jamaica, who says Pierre mad is mad, them mad. Rasta are mad people. And we're still there. contribute to the expression of Rastafari, of Jamaica. You know, see them put Bob Marley picture in a tourism office with a big spliff in their mouth. They make a movie about the Rasta man. And we're there still after all them discrimination and this and this and that. So why we have to continue to go under the feet of these guys with this ganja discrimination? A man like me, no smoke ganja. And a 2 times I go to jail for ganja. And believe it or not, I never have none for me. I tell you. 2 times I go to jail for ganja. And me no smoke ganja. Never, ever, 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 ever. No care where your people want to say. Me I tell you that on the radio live. Me never smoke ganja yet. I don't even know if I build a spliff. And me go there. Me go to jail for ganja. I have to go to court and all them someday. A madness. So me I tell you to say, when the guys in the high place, we don't need to stop it. Because some of them smoke ganja, 6 man in the house in a parliament, and some of them smoke ganja too. What if I smoke ganja? Because this is the time when the Rastafari remember a whole heap of the atrocities that was done. Not only in Jamaica. Because in the 70s, in the 1970s, there was a thing in the Dread Act law in Dominica. And maybe a whole heap of you not going to believe this, but I don't know where you get information from what it's about. Maybe like how you have a computer now, you can Google whatsoever me I say. In the 70s, a law was passed in Dominica that anybody who have locks on them head can be arrested without any warrant or anything. As a matter of fact, it even go farther that if you kill one of them not going to charge you for no murder neither. It's a law that was legitimized by the government of Dominica that claims say all persons who have them here in the locks, dreadlocks, according to them, should be arrested, even if them in them house, take them out and carry them, go to jail and prison, lock them up. That was a law. Little Dominica. The Dread Act law, them call it. The Dread Act law, yes. In the 1970s. I remember that because my daughter, the just born. Yes. So it's not like, say, we never got through a whole heap of things in other places. The locks was seen as a no-no to the societies. The societies. I remember a youth come to me and tell me, say, his mother say, I better him go turn a gay than go turn Rasta. You hear me say? Him come on my shop and I sit down with me and I talk to me. Him say, mother say, I better him go turn gay than go turn Rasta. This is a little uptown youth too, you know. Why? And we survive all of that because there was that trim Rasta left to right in a 1966. When I say 1966. 1966 was when I started to come here. 1963, me I talk about. Anyway you find them, trim them, beat them, make them go into them senses. 1963 was a terrible time in the annals of Rastafari history in Jamaica, where Rasta couldn't walk on the road. Rasta couldn't walk on the road. And you have to understand why we stay that way. Because no other group of people in Jamaica go through where Rasta go through. To maintain them liberty, them culture, and them spiritual arguments. Nobody know why hear what you are saying. And furthermore, the thing with the on your head, what that? What that? Yet still these people read the Bible, you know. Them reading the Bible says Samson did have locks. And Moses did have locks. And all the judges in the Bible supposedly have locks. But they never think about that because I come right in front of them now. Right in front of them come see where them I read about, but can't believe, say, I saw it stay. The black heart man, them used to say, we'll take picnic, go up a Warwick Hill and sacrifice the picnic. No, I tell you, Rasta, them used to say we'll sacrifice picnic. Me never take a long time, because in the 80s, the 70s, and in the 60s when I got to school, I started sight Rasta. And when my locks start grow, you see picnic run from me. Run from me. Mother tell them must stay in them yards, one of them a pass there. And that's not a long time, well, my long time to most of them will listen to me, but to me it's not a long time ago. When picnic used to run from me. And with the humiliation, dirty Rasta, nasty Rasta, you know, ear of lice in it and all sort of thing. 1963, Rasta was crucified. Crucified. And guess what? Was still there. Can't get you out, you know. Can't get you out. This is 1 year after Jamaica claimed independence. 1 year after. Jamaica said the 6th August 1962 was independence. In a time like this, in 1963, when people are talking about Good Friday, them crucify Rasta. It started from the Holy Thursday too. The war, I don't start no war. The fight against Rastafari start from Holy Thursday. Enough Rasta, enough. All Rasta will never know where go on. St. Thomas and all them places, they have to hide. It's not an easy road. It's not an easy road we travel to reach us so. That's why you have to figure out why we're going so. Why we're going so. Because the same system right now exists in a Jamaica. It just started coming a different way now. Yes, it coming a different way to make you feel like, say, you see, you know, people them start love Rasta. Watch those people because the mindset never changed. That is why them still have the King of England over them head. And that is why them still talk about the land belong to the government and nobody can go upon it unless. That is why them have a place named King's House, where the only king ever go in there is Haile Selassie. That is why we're there so now. I see what we are on the radio. 1963, Rasta get slaughtered in a Jamaica, man. And you know why I say it not so long ago? Because a whole heap of ones who go through it still alive today to tell the tale. Still alive to tell the tale. And them can't get it out of way again. No care how much time them say Haile Selassie dead. You know what I say? Haile Selassie dead, do not worship dead man. They wait there. Millions of people all over the world are worship a dead man named Jesus Christ. Millions of people I worship a dead man with them things that will come back. Nobody on earth I go there if the man they come back. It's an illusion and a confusion them put in the minds of the people them. 1966 Haile Selassie come here. And them couldn't believe it. We're going in at the airport and we traveled from the train. Them used to have train and travel from Kingston to Montego Bay. 1966. 3 years after the atrocities against Rasta take place. 3 years after. 1 year after independence. 1 year after independence. In the 1950s and the 1950s, Bosamanti send man go up a pinnacle where Owell did have him commune, self-sufficient. If Jamaica could have been like where Owell did have up a thing, would have been a better people them now. Burn down the place and disperse all the rest of them roll up along all over the place in the 50s. But we're still there. We're still there. We live it out. All the persecution and the words of them throw at we. The things that them say about Rasta. You know, so Rasta take on the data them. Rasta take on the data them. You think so on the data them will come back to you know. Bully for youth. Rise up now and realize there's something wrong. How come them people they are sure with certain things will make you feel better than them people who are supposed to be with parents are sure you want something and them so cruel and wicked. Cruel and wicked. And we come tell the people them about you better eat properly, you know. Cut down on certain things. Less time when we spend in hospital and doctor. We come show that to the whole Jamaica. The Bahamas. Rasta Virgin, Elder Virgin in the Bahamas. Rasta man did never so popular in them places. But he was one of them who say, he was sent for me. And when we go down there, a whole heap of us sit down one night and police come in at the place where they and raid the place and carry the whole of we go to jail. I talk about Bahamas, you know, I talk about Jamaica now. Raid the place and carry the whole of we go to jail now and everybody inside there say this and I say that. And I realize that the youth them hold it in there. And Miami them did not go. Because them say a pastor from Duane Park tell them say them no, them can't get them in a Miami. Them begin certain portion of money to get them in a Miami. And them yield to it. But when the boat reach Bahamas now, them will have to wait little. And I saw them come amongst the Rasta Brethren when me did there. And them lock up the whole away and there's about 7 men in there and me did in there. Not the youth where there was the buy him, man. Them never hold him in the jail. And them trim all of the man them. Trim all of the man them. And the only reason, I tell you this, man, I remember them something there in Rasta. That's why we go on, so you know. The only reason why me never get trim, you know, is because the man asked me which part me I stay and what me I do in the Bahamas. And I have to tell him, say, why me I stay in our hotel on the road. He can't believe it. He don't believe you can say Rasta now going to them place there. Where Rasta will get for going to them place there. And I tell him, say, a compass pie, me I go the time, Sly and Robbie them and Chris Blackwell and all them man, they used to do down a Compass Point and make music. And I say, me want to go down there. And I tell him, say, me I go down a Compass Point. The man can't believe me. The big soldier man in him little khaki clothes and him little rod in him hand. Him take the rod and lift up my locks and ask me if they allow me on the plane. If them allow me on the plane that way there. Him say, I must give me passport. When me give the man my passport, you know, and the man looking at the passport and say American visa in the passport, it's like him not believe it's my passport. Because him no know no Rasta. We have American visa. The man say, all right, them go drive me, go down at the hotel, to find out if I true me attack, and when I go down at the hotel, the man, them go at the hotel and them say, yes. Them see the name in the passport and see the name in them book, say, yeah, that person that stay here. As some get let off, you know. But me I tell you, all the man I talk about your ear can't grow back, your ear can't grow back. Me get ready for them kill me inside of the station, you know. Cause when me hear the man them ball out one of the back, when me look on the man them head, you know, Rasta, them shave the whole of the man them head, you know. And the youth them a ball. And me I said, no, this. I'll kill them if they kill me, you know. I don't care if my ear can't grow back, I'll kill them if they kill me. Well, fortunately, them let me go. And I say, you see how this a place, I would have never come back at this a place. I never know, say, years after, maybe 15 years after, me end up I go back there with my band. I play one festival down the Bahamas there. And some of the people, them big people now, they might remind me, if me remember, say, me come down and somebody say, so where the bridging, where they bring me down, I'm saying, I'm still the boat, you know. Still the boat. Now, why me I tell that story is because nowadays things look different. And whole heap of man can't do what he want to do and behave what he want to behave. And recognize, say, him can't really say him a Rasta. And him no feel no pain. Him no go through no tears and blood, sweat and tears for this culture. Yeah. You still have man who live now. Not like long time when you read in a Bible, where you don't know nobody in the Bible. We talk about living testimony. And that is really what happen anytime we have the Carol Garden anniversary, where some of the elders them who lived through it get up and talk about them experience in a 1963. Them the dead air is not something where you can't tape them voice. It's not something where you read in a book where man can twist it around and turn it around. Them did experience the atrocity against the Rastafari community in a Montego Bay and in a further place. A man have to run, go in a bush and stay there. And all these things like say some wild animal. So why may I say it is that yes, we can move up and down certain things, but the discrimination sinking at them heart. Men and people sinking at them heart. And even though them are going like, they would have preferred say we're not there. Yeah, they would have preferred say we're not there. That's why them still tell you say, you have to look certain way. And we see the Rasta woman, them not do them ear a certain way to make it not look like locks. Because that is how them set it. Them say, all right, we accept the locks, you know, but we don't accept it as locks. As what they would have called dreadlocks. You have to fashion it and twist it and curl it and turn it and see all the man them now twist up them locks and set it up like woman. And some of them have a turn upon them head like an locks. Because you appease the system we don't like what you think. Yeah, you start to appease the system. Them don't like how we think. So you see you twist round and I turn round and I decide that to suit them. It's madness. So we have to keep up the anniversary of that atrocity that was done to Rastafari, Virgin and Sister in 1963. Yeah, man, in 1963. I never come to Rasta in 1963. Whole heap of people there where they did there. The atrocity. When they have to run left, Montego Bay, run go Westmoreland and stay there. Some people have to run left St. Thomas because it spread like wildfire, it spread. Like wildfire, it spread. And it's a serious, serious thing. And when you talk about reparation, it's not a joke thing. It's not only reparation for slavery, but for the atrocities that was perpetrated against Rastafari in 1963, during this time what them call Easter. Yes, them call it Easter, where them Lord and Savior Jesus Christ was crucified for your sin and my sins. And we still feel it even if we don't get crucified for it. We still feel it. The fangs of men and people, but innocent people who all them want to do is live a certain life. But because the life don't coincide with how them say you're supposed to live, them bring up all these madness and foolishness will make you feel like say you're outers. You don't have to feel like you're outers because now we say Rasta doctor, Rasta teacher, Rasta contribute, and them never know say who that still there. Normally, naturally, we shouldn't be there still. With all of them things that we've got through, we shouldn't be there. We're supposed to fade into obscurity. But the more them fight, and the more Rasta spread. And Rasta spread all over the world now. Like all men and people pick me in a room. I claim to them a Rasta. Yeah, man. I'm going to never go a concert in Italy. You want to go a concert in Italy, you'd have frightened. You'd have frightened. The Roman youth them locks up. The other day I go to a festival and them have a boat. Why I have to laugh about it, you know. Them have a boat with pure Rasta paraphernalias in there, you know. And not one black man in there, not one black Rasta in there, you know. Pure white youth and white woman. And the whole of them locks. Whole of them locks. This is what them did afraid of. This is what them did afraid of. But them can't stop it again. Gone too far. So we will take a time signal. We'll take the time signal. You have to play something now because you get the time signal.
Make a plan to stay on top of your...
And the Rasta man them, and the Rasta woman them, and the Rasta people them in a Jamaica, where you can't go to school if you have a locks by your head. And you get, even now, recently, in this time, yeah, we hear say, them not allowing Rasta in a school with locks because you have junjo in your head and lice. Well, I tell you, I mean, I see some Chinese youth and some Indian youth that go to school with them here long down. Longer than any locks man, when me say, in a school. Them can't go to school with it. Nobody now have claims say them have lice and junjo in them head. But we, black people, who we here grow like the tree. Anyway it want go, it go. And we decide so we're going to make it grow like the tree. Anyway it want go. We must be persecuted for that. And after we are show them says madness, and them claim say, well, no, Rasta must be persecuted for having locks at school. Them still do it. And the government still just keep back and watch it. It's like them take it for joke. Them say to the school, but within them know say the little technocrats them and the little Christian-minded female teacher them don't like Rasta. Especially the woman teacher them who go to church every Sunday. Them don't like Rasta. Them would prefer not to teach a Rasta youth. Yet still most Rasta youth excel. Most Rasta youth excel. That is without a doubt. The Rasta always come out up there. But yet still they get persecuted because of a belief system. Yes, that is what them really are after. Them after your mind and your soul. That is what them after. And we see how for them mind and soul are go. We see what them doing to the system and the society. It don't allow we to be who our potential don't get to manifest itself in a very powerful way. But them use for them little religion and them little political ideology to suppress the minds of the people, them to keep them subservient to all of them want you do. And if you start to do something outside of it, you start to feel guilty. Because that is the thing of these people. They put something in front of you to make you feel guilty. And them is the worst, I want to say, criminal and sinners that you can find. Worse. And we are talking about a whole heap of them teacher in a school. Where you see them ear pressed down upon them head like what, and them wear long dress, and them everything them say, Lord Jesus Christ, please please forgive me. Lord Jesus Christ, going to church on Sunday and all them something there. Them is the ones who don't like Rasta more than everybody else. Yeah, them is the ones who don't like Rasta. Them would have prefer we get wiped off of the earth with the damn foolishness. Yeah, about Africa and Selassie and all them something to them. Well, why you stop say it? You'll never stop hear it. You'll never stop hear it. In between time, we play this.
Jadan. Announcement. Her forthcoming EP, The Golden Fleece. Even as legal clouds linger over her career, the embattled entertainer born Felicia Gooden is juggling both personal and professional challenges, including a disorderly conduct charge in Jamaica and a recent dismissed trespassing case in the U.S. Earlier this year, Hyper faced a bench warrant after missing a February court date in Kingston. The warrant was later withdrawn after medical documentation explained her absence, and a new court date has been set for May 22. Meanwhile, in Florida, a trespassing case was dismissed after the complainant failed to appear. These developments come on the heels of her highly publicized mental health struggles, including a recent hospitalization at the University Hospital of the West Indies. Her attorney, Petrita Gavidon, emphasized that the court was satisfied with her medical records, allowing her to move forward without the weight of a warrant. She teased her new EP, The Golden Fleece, a 7-track project representing what she describes as a new era. As the May court date approaches and the release of The Golden Fleece looms, Lisa Hyper's story is no longer just about controversy. It's about resilience, reinvention, and reclaiming her narrative through music. Hey, party fans, draw closer, turn your radios up for the 411 and what's popping for this weekend. It's all about Bengo presents the original Son Roar Thursday, April 17. Listen, Bengo's Place, Monique Sintian featuring Chaps, High Tech, Chronic Supreme, Hollywood, Sound Champion, Disruption, Love People, Viral, Impact, Eagle Force, Phoenix International, Soul Sonic, juggling by First Class Sound, hosted by 3-Pack and IRFM's Lady Timbre. Admission is $2,000. Then it's all about Biltron Gardens Construction, Kite Festival Family Fun Day. Good Friday, April 18, 10 a.m. to 11 p.m. Reynolds Sports Complex, Golden Grove, featuring live performance by Jamal, J23, Kids Zone, Bounce About, Merry-Go-Round, Ferris Wheel, Mechanical Bull, Popcorn, Cotton Candy, Clown, Face Painting, Admission, children under 12 free, teens $1,500, and of course adults $2,000. Then it's all about Ocheria Kite Festival, Friday, April 18, Content Garden Sports Complex, Ocheria Sintian, featuring live performance by Javilani, West Rock, Dada Mill.
No, I'm ready for this, so we could go and play this. We will play, yes.
Africa.
Good afternoon. We have Ivan Suarez on the line, organizer of this big circus. Wait, it was a long time on there, man. Long time. Eh?
Yes. Hi, good afternoon.
Yeah, it don't look like we're not going to leave. We don't have any time to leave.
No, not yet. This is almost the last stop in Jamaica. Actually, we are in Portmore up to the 27th. So we invite all the people from Portmore to come and enjoy this family entertainment during this Easter period, you know?
Yes. So how long you been here now? How long you been here?
Like 4 months.
Yeah?
We've been in Kingston, Ocho Rios, Montego. You know, we always do a tour into the island.
Yes.
Okay? So we want to be in Portmore across JUTC.
Yes.
Until the 27th.
Okay.
So again, we have shows every day now this holiday. Good Friday and Monday, we want to have 2 shows, 5 and 8 p.m. Saturday, we'll have 2 shows, 5 and 8 p.m. Sunday, we have 3 shows, 2, 5 and 8 p.m. And during the week, we have 1 show at 7:30 p.m.
So it has been going good so far, right? I mean, that's why you're here so long.
Well, always Jamaica is we have wood around on the island, you know. Always the Americans like this kind of family activities, you know. And we coming since the 70s to Jamaica, and the people always remember that.
Oh, it was in the 70s you came here.
Sorry.
It was in the 70s you came here.
Yeah, since the 70s, yes. Yeah. So we and sometimes we don't coming back in 6 years, 4 years, depend how far we are from the Caribbean, you know.
So where you go after you leave Jamaica? Which country?
After Jamaica, we go to Puerto Rico.
Okay, Puerto Rico. Okay.
Yes. Puerto Rico, Dominican Republic, and then we continue the tour in the Caribbean. You know. But always Jamaica is a very important stop for us.
Okay.
You know.
Okay.
Always when we started the tour in the Caribbean, we always come to Jamaica.
So it's Portmore tonight. Is Portmore? I mean.
Yes, tonight we have 1 show at 7:30 p.m. Tomorrow and Saturday 2 shows, 5 and 8 p.m. Sunday we have 3 shows, 2, 5 and 8 p.m. Monday, it's a holiday, we have 2 shows, 5 and 8 p.m. And during the week, 1 show at 7:30 p.m.
Okay, well.
Okay.
I know that it'll be
so
because
again, we invite everybody to come in and enjoy it during this Easter period, okay?
Yeah. It's a holiday now, so everybody will come.
Yes, it's a holiday. It's a holiday. Take the opportunity to bring all the family and enjoy.
All right.
Have some fun, okay?
Yeah, give thanks. Ivan
Okay,
Suarez.
thank you very much.
Yeah,
Thank
man.
you very much. Remember the Suarez Brothers Circus in Portmore until the 27th.
Okay, 27th. Okay.
Yes, thank you.
Yes.
Bye.
They are long, man. That means that things are going good for them. Believe you me. Long time them there. Okay, so we'll play this tune right now when I get to play it. About it, but it's a serious thing that Trump are going to have over, so you know. Yeah, everything. Terrible thing. And Rastafari will gather on the beach tomorrow all day. We have all sorts of things going to happen down there. Stage show, lectures, music, recorded music, food. All these things will happen. Walter Fletcher's Beach. Meant against the government of Jamaica. Indictment, yes. Why yell you up, you know, yes. I don't know if I know you, but one of them day I will meet you. Yes. I go to all know it, you know. I better when I put on the phone, I go hear you say, oh, you don't know, I'll meet her already. Yes. Anyway, we'll take a break and come forward. Break time, Michelle, break time.